Social media really changed my life. And so I want to talk to my beginning content creators, those of you who are in the beginning phases of showing up and doing what it is that God has called you to do. I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you who are wanting to post, don't know what to post, don't know why you should post, but you just feel the urge to post. So today we're going to talk about how social media has changed my life. And by the end of this video, I pray that you start posting. I pray that you start posting. I am JR, Mr. Eagle Vision, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so social media changed my life. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it because you got to believe it before it can happen. I want to tell you how I started. So some of you may know my story, some of you may not. I started out as a gospel artist, and so during this time, I had just released a gospel song, but I was just in my mood, like, oh my goodness, it has to be more to social media than just posting. It has to be more than just posting wrong. I knew something was off. And so I was scrolling, and God being who he is, I came across a lady. Her name is King Ashley Ann. Some of you all may know her, some of you may not. And she was doing a free webinar on how to make money on social media being yourself. And y'all, so I took this webinar, I took notes, and I implemented everything that I could with what Ashley Ann taught. So that's our first point. Our first 2 points was, first of all, you have to be hungry. Okay, I knew it was more. I released my gospel song, but I knew there was more. And so I was hungry. And then I received what God had given. He had given a young lady me scrolling on social media. He had given me the gift of seeing her and being able to take her course. So you have to be able to receive the gift. Okay. So I received the gift, I got on, and then you have to be able to implement. Okay, you need to implement. Now, there was some things I may not have implemented, but for the most part, I implemented these things. And that is why I'm so passionate about social media and helping you, because what I implemented changed my life. Okay, I'm always talking about digital products and my digital services and my digital assets. Those are the things that really got me into the social media game. So let me tell you, y'all, this is good. You still with me? You still with me? Because I know you want to start showing up. So I got on her training, and I started to implement. And the first thing I did was I sold my stage play as a digital product, God's Plan. Go download it if you ain't ever see it, go watch it. Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do that as well. Create not just stage play, but your actual digital product video. We're gonna be teaching that as well. That was the first thing I did. But then, not only that, not talking about the selling, she taught me how to be and build community, y'all. One of my favorite places on Instagram, and I always say Instagram has been good to me. That's where I found a lot of my clients, a lot of my gospel artists, because a lot of people don't know how to do TikTok, and TikTok wasn't even popping really back then. And some people do Facebook, but Instagram, she taught you how to get in the comments. She taught you how to collaborate and use the hashtags, y'all. And so I'm always forever grateful for Instagram. And so I began to build my kingdom page. Me being a kingdom influencer, me being a gospel singer, I was able to go to the Stellar Awards and do the red carpet there, able to do a praise event here with all the gospel artists. And if y'all go down my page, I'm sure I have some stuff there from those times. Okay. So social media has opened up so many doors for me, y'all, just by showing up as who I am. I used to do these daily prayers, y'all, and radio stations would call me and ask me if they could use my prayers on their platforms. Y'all, That's all because I believed in myself, and all because I started to post, and all because I started to show up. There's another trick she used to teach us, and I'm going to show y'all that as well. It's called getting into the hashtags, going after your audience. If your hashtag is Black Atlanta businesses and you're somebody who needs Black Atlanta businesses, you go into those hashtags and see who is there, and you go reach out to those Black Atlanta businesses. So she taught me how to connect. I was able to oh my goodness, like I said, after that, after I did everything as far as building my own pages, my numbers going up, me making these viral prayer videos and stuff. One of my friends came to me, and this is why you always gotta be building, okay? Because I always say you're gonna build your thing first, and then these platforms will pay you. Okay, so you got to build content first for them to be like, oh, they're doing something, let me pay you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you're gonna get paid both ways. And so this is when I started to get paid both ways, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all still with me? Let me tell you. So what I was doing, I think at the time I had 25,000 followers on TikTok, and I would make these daily prayer videos or whatever, encouraging videos. That's my thing. I was doing that, and one of my friends, and I was also coaching. I started something called the Black Business Owner Follow Train. So Black businesses were sending us products, and we were promoting the products. And I was doing TikTok Shop, just doing all the things. But my friend, she said, JR, I know you love coaching. But the money is over here. And she said, it's TikTok has this new thing called UGC creation. So basically user generated content where you're able to make videos for different brands. She said, the only thing is, JR, you have to have 50,000 followers. She showed me her money. She showed me how she was winning, and I didn't have 50,000. I told you I had 25,000, and so I said, Lord, I want to get in this. I kid you not, y'all. And I'm gonna try to find the video that went viral. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to post it here. I might not, because I might not even edit this. But I made a video. It was a prayer video, and it went crazy viral, like 1.5 million. It was up there, for real, for real. And sometime even now to come back in the algorithm, and that got me to my 50,000, y'all. That got me to my 50,000. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, y'all. Sorry. That got me to my 50. No, never sorry, but that got me to my 50,000. I got into this program, and that changed my life. Do you hear me? Now, social media was already changing my life, having clients pay me $3,000, $1,000, $500. Having clients already changed my life, and selling digital products and all this stuff had already changed my life. But y'all, the big money came in is when these platforms started to pay. And I didn't even know I was going to go into this. So I started not only, did I get the 50,000? Okay, I'm trying to put it all together. Get the 50,000, got into the program, but I was already a part of the other TikTok program where when you get a certain amount of views, you get paid for your views and stuff. So I was already in that. I was making money like two different ways or whatever. So got into this program, y'all. I was making commercials, and they would run those ads all up and down social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Co-workers saying, is that you? Is that you? This. Yes, that's me, y'all. Is this real? Because they was having us do stuff with like loans and all this stuff. So it was like, is this real? I'm like, look, I'm a paid actor, but I guess it's real. But so I was doing that, and y'all, with that, hi, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was able to clear all my debt. I was able to clear all my debt. I was able to, this is when the world was open, travel, get my passport, y'all, eat at the finer places, do the finer things for my family. And y'all, my biggest accomplishment, and I'm so grateful, I was able to purchase my first house. And so I know a lot of you all on social media see like content creators, and then we see them saying they're broke. They're not doing it right, y'all. Can I tell you this? They are not doing it right. They don't purchase their first homes. They blow the money, and they're not even creating off the platform. They're not even creating their digital assets. They're not even creating teaching videos. They're up here just doing a little content that's going to pay them a few coins off the platform. But if they knew better, they would be teaching you how to get where they're at, because that's where the money's at. So I want to encourage you, pick your niche. We've been talking about that, y'all. Pick your niche. I want to encourage you to pick whatever platform you're going to be on. I want to encourage you to get your mind right. You can do this. You can do this. Get your heart right. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'm Mr. Eagle Vision. That's a little bit of my story. Of course, there's so much more to it. But I just want y'all to implement some things. If you implement these things, I promise you there is no limit. We up and it's stuck. Peace.